Hey everyone, let's talk a little bit about the projects in each of the chapters that you'll be doing here between for Word, Excel, and then finally Access here. So in Word, again, we have 5 chapters and we have, again, a sim book, a simulation, and we have the 2 projects. So the blue ones here, this is where you're going to be using the actual program Word. So let me take you through this to make sure you understand what you have to do. So I'm going to click on the skills approach, fix it 1.6. And essentially what I'm going to have to do is this will be my instruction page. It will have checklists down here I can check off as I'm going through to make sure I'm doing these things and make sure I'm seeing everything. I'm going to have to start with a file here, and then I'm also going to be able to see a PDF of what it looks like. This will be important because sometimes these directions don't give you enough information. You got to go back and refer back to that. So let me show you what I'm going to do with this. So I'm going to hit the start file on here. It will, by default, download this with your first and last name on there. It will indicate sort of that here, open the start file here. So this will go to your download folder. So I'm just going to say show in folder, which is in my downloads right here. And I'm going to open it back up and minimize this. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to open up the solution. This will be the PDF of this. So I want to see what this is going to look like. So I'm going to see this is the end result on here. Okay, so I'm going to leave this window open as I go through and work with this. So now I'm going to jump down here to the directions here. It tells me, again, you can switch off for Windows or Mac. I'm going to leave mine for Windows here. I'm going to go back here and say, all right, I'm going to open up the file, which I already did here in Word, so I have it down below here. I'm going to pop this up here. In step number 2, it says if the document is in read-only, I have to enable editing. Okay, so I go back to Word, easy peasy, go back to enable editing. Should be good to go with that. And then I would check this off because if you don't finish this, okay, you're going to want to save your work so you can come back to it at a later point in time. So there's nothing wrong with doing like interim saves with this, even though it doesn't tell you to do so. So for example, right now, okay, I'm just going to hit save so I know I've updated this as I go through. It's probably in a good habit that you save periodically throughout whenever you're working on something in case you lose power or something bad happens and your laptop or computer closes out. So keep on top of this. Okay. Now it's going to ask me to adjust the zoom level to 110%. You want to make sure you do these steps sequentially. Okay, please don't try to skip through this and skip around. So it's important that you're doing these sequentially here. So I'm going to change my zoom to 110%. Once I've done that, go back here and check this off. It'd be nice if I had a little bit larger screen so I can sort of go side by side. If I had this on my desktop, that's what I would be doing on here. It talks about, okay, the summary section is missing. Type the following paragraph under summary. You're welcome to try to copy and paste that or type this out. It'll probably be the same as before, about 2 spaces after the periods. I'm going to attempt to go back and copy this over. So I'm going to right click and copy this. It says the summary section is missing. So I need to put this underneath summary. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to click under summary, right click and paste. Okay, so if I do this keep source formatting, I want you, before you do anything on this, go back and look to see what it looks like. So here's my solution. Does it look like this? In this case, it does not. So I'm going to go back into Word and I'm going to say keep text only. So it puts the text in here based upon the formats left. Make sure you don't have any extra spaces here. Again, that could screw things up just like we would find out in the simulation. Okay, compare this to the PDF that you downloaded, the solution PDF. So I'm going to jump back to the solution PDF, make sure that spacing looks good there. Make sure, yep, that's the same. Moving on. So again, you want to go through all these steps here. Check these off as you get through this. Right now, I'm going to copy the text, expert level knowledge. I'm going to select this, Control C, and I'm going to paste it after Excel and PowerPoint. So I'm going to go back to my Word document. Down below is where I have the Excel. I'm going to put the space in there, Control V. Now, notice how that's bold. Again, I'm going back to my preview to see what it looks like. In this case, it is not, it's just normal text. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Word and I'm going to say keep text only and put that just like that. Same thing on PowerPoint. Paste that in, keep text only. And the reason why I'm telling you this, you have to go back and look at the solution file to make sure it's matching up. As you finish up each of these, again, you're going to check these off. It says cut the text, WordPress content management. If there's a blank bullet after the text, delete the extra line. So I'm going to find that and I'm going to cut it. So it's this. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to select the entire row and I'm going to come up here and hit cut and it'll take that out. Go back to my directions, check this off. Again, notice there it's a simulation you're going through step by step. It's important to do this sequentially. Now it says in step number 9, place the cursor at the beginning of the bullet item, Microsoft Word, expert level knowledge, and paste the text to cut. Okay. You might have to hit enter to add a new line if I'm not sure about what I'm doing here. All right. Go back here, take a look. Oh, they want the WordPress stuff up here at the very beginning before the Word. So I want to go back in the Word here, come up here, hit my enter key, paste this in. Notice how I got an extra line. I don't want that. I'm going to use my backspace key to remove that and move that back up. So again, this is the process with this. There's going to be a lot of little steps involved in these. And again, just like before. Now, just like in the simulation, if you screw up, you can always go back and redo. So that's important to understand this, but we're going to let SIMnet grade your work, and then once you upload it, it will grade it for you, and then you can go back and make a correction on that. It says at the end of the document, the GPA should be 3.6 instead of whatever it's listed there. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to guess it's this. And again, how do I know? Jump back to the solution file, check it out. Oh, 3.6, got it. Good. I can check this off. Use the find command to find all instances of Microsoft. So go back in the Word here. And again, like I said, if you have a Mac version or if you have Office 365, it may look a little different, but this should be the Word running from your computer. This cannot be the Word that you download and run offline. It's not the same version. It will mark everything wrong. You will not get any credit for this. So I'm going to go back here to find, and I'm going to type in the word Microsoft. Make sure it's spelled right. 5 results. Well, again, that's going to be an important number on there. So if I go back to my directions here, it says use the find command to find all instances. In the next step, it says all 5 instances of Microsoft should read Office 365. So again, there's sort of a confirmation. Hey, look, I sort of got that right. So now what I want to do is I want to use the replace command to fix that. So I'm going to go back in. Notice how all these say Office 365. So I'm going to go back in the Word. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to replace, bring up my dialog box here, and I'm going to type in Microsoft. Again, make sure you spell this correct. 365. I'm going to replace all 5 occurrences of this. Okay, so that takes all 5. I'm going to compare this to the solution. Once I'm done, make sure everything looks good to my solution. Yep, that looks good. Again, I'm going to go back in, check this off that I've done that. It says cut the line, train fellow employees on how to use accounting system, and paste it above, created and maintain a database. Okay, make sure you clean up any extra blank lines. So let me jump back out here. So it is looking for this. I'm going to take that, and I think it should be above this. I'm going to double check with my solution file first to make sure I'm clear on what I'm doing here. Yes, train fellow employees, create and maintain a database. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the drag and drop method. Okay, it solves the problem. I don't have any extra blank lines. It matches up with what my solution looks like. And again, so maybe at this point I want to stop and save. I'm going to close out of my navigation pane. I'll save this, and remember, it is if you're on a PC, this is going to be in your download folder. Okay, so just remember that because you're going to have to upload this file back into SIMnet to grade this for you. So I'm going to go back in the SIMnet here. I did that, right click and change the spelling of the word digital. So again, I'm going to jump back in here. I got to find this. Here it is at the very beginning, right click, do digital. Again, I would jump back and check these off. Do these sequentially here. Use the editor pane to correct the remaining misspellings and grammar errors. So you want to go through and you want to do everything it says. Both eTech and UniHealth are the names of corporations that are spelled correctly. It's not in the spelling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you go through. So you want to fix this is okay. I'm going to change this to promotional events, opportunities. Brochures is spelled wrong. And again, just if you're not sure, gang, just go back to the PDF and take a look at that, okay? So again, understand that this is what you should be doing with this. Now, go back to SIMnet here. I did that. Now I want to save and close my document. So now listen. Again, I confirm everything, make sure I'm good. So here I'm going to go back. I'm going to save it. Before you upload this, you must exit out of Word, okay? Exit out of Word. Give it a second here to close out. Now what's going to happen is you're going to eventually upload this file in the SIMnet. Okay, I'm good with the solution file, so I'm going to close out of that. I can always refer back to that later on. So, okay, I saved and closed it. I still have Word partially open here. I'm going to close the window to see if that will exit out. I'm going to close my program. Yeah, this is typical. I'm running a video on this, so again, it will possibly be a problem with this. So we'll try this. In fact, I'm going to pause this. Oh, it closed out, so I'm in good shape here. I probably overloaded memory of the computer with all the windows and running a video on this. So now what I want to do is I want to go back up here and I'm going to upload my file. So again, where's your file going to be at? Well, if you're on a PC, it should be in your downloads. So I'm going to change on my desktop, go back to my download folder. Right here it is. I just did this here today. So I'm going to double click on this and upload my file. And then you have an option here to submit it for grading, or say you know you're not ready, you can always come back and fix it. Yes, I'm going to submit the file, and let's see what happens here. So it comes back and it says my score is at 89%. I got 8 of the 9 things correct on here. So now listen, what I wanted to go through here is now I've got to look at the errors and figure this out. It says copy the text experience level knowledge and paste it after Microsoft project. Oh, I missed that step. Okay, so listen, I can go back, I can fix that. So again, it shows me here, like this is where what it should look like here. I missed that step as I went through this real quick. So it's not a big deal. You do not start over with this. Please, you want to remember that. Do not start over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back here. Again, it will tell you everything that's wrong sort of step by step on here. Again, if I submit this or don't fix it, I'm going to get a partial credit on this. So I want you to go back and fix this. It will take a while here to make sure you understand what you're getting right, what you're getting wrong. So again, I'm going to go back to my skills approach. Okay, and I'm going to resubmit this here. So I'm going to first open this back up in Word. So I'm going to go to my download folder. Here it is. Open this up. Oh, right here. I missed this step right here. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to find this in my directions. Again, notice I have check boxes here. I probably went through here and checked off real quick on here. I also noticed I didn't do the read mode to print layout. Again, in this case, it didn't catch you. In some cases, it will find this stuff and will point it out for you. So make sure you're doing every step sequentially and you're doing it to your best of your knowledge here.